Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to a quick lesson on the English idiom black sheep. This phrase is used to describe someone who is different or an outcast from a group, and it's a great way to add some personality to your language. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of black sheep together. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, give us a bit of love and do it now. It really makes a big difference. The English idiom a black sheep is a metaphor that refers to a person who is different or outcast from a group. It is often used to describe someone who is perceived as being a misfit or an outsider. The phrase is thought to have originated in the late 16th century, and it is still in widespread use today. But where did this phrase come from, and why is a sheep used to represent someone who is different or out of place? The origins of a black sheep are actually quite interesting, and can be traced back to the sheep farming practices of medieval England. In the Middle Ages, sheep were an important source of food and clothing, and were often raised in large flocks. However, due to the limitations of breeding technology at the time, it was not uncommon for a sheep to be born with black wool. Another theory is that the phrase a black sheep comes from the biblical story of the prodigal son, in which a father has two sons. The younger son asks for his inheritance and then squanders it on a lavish lifestyle, only to return home in poverty. When he does, the father receives him with open arms and throws a big celebration, but the older son is resentful and refuses to participate. The younger son is often referred to as the black sheep of the family in this story, as he is the one who strayed from the expected path and brought shame upon the family. Regardless of its exact origin, the phrase a black sheep has come to be associated with someone who is different, or who does not fit in with the rest of a group. It can be used to describe someone who is seen as rebellious or unconventional, or someone who is viewed as a disgrace to their family or community. There are a few different meanings of the idiom a black sheep, depending on the context in which it is used. Here are some examples of different ways that the phrase can be used. As a metaphor for someone who is different or an outsider. I always felt like a black sheep in my family, because I was the only one who wasn't interested in pursuing a career in finance. As a way to describe someone who brings shame or disgrace upon a group. The scandal involving the CEO of the company really made him the black sheep of the industry. As a way to describe someone who is seen as rebellious or unconventional. My sister has always been the black sheep of the family because she's never afraid to speak her mind and go against the norm. Now that you have a better understanding of the meaning of the phrase a black sheep, here are some further examples of phrases or questions that use the idiom. Do you ever feel like the black sheep in your group of friends? I think we all have that one black sheep in our family who's always causing trouble. She's always been the black sheep of the company, because she refuses to follow the rules. I'm not sure why everyone always assumes I'm the black sheep, just because I have a few tattoos and piercings. I feel like the black sheep of the family, because I'm the only one who didn't go to college. I think we can all agree that the black sheep of the group is the one who always shows up late to meetings. As you can see, the phrase a black sheep can be used in a variety of different contexts to describe someone who is different or outcast from a group. Whether it's used to describe someone who is seen as rebellious or unconventional, or someone who brings shame or disgrace upon a group, the phrase a black sheep is a powerful way to convey the idea of being an outsider or misfit. That was a quick one on black sheep. Thanks for stopping by, and see you soon again.